Good morning. It's Wednesday, August 14th. I'm Jasmine Anderson. Nassau County will make history today with the signing of a mask ban that's among the first of its kind in the state. County Executive Bruce Blakeman will sign the ban into law in Mineola. It will prohibit non-religious or non-health related facial coverings in public. Nassau officials claim it'll help increase public safety. Now, critics question how it would be enforced and how it'll affect the First Amendment rights of protesters. Offenders could face a $1,000 fine or a year in jail. Stay with Newsday for more on this story. We'll have reporters at the signing ceremony, and we'll bring you the latest on the law and how the Blakeman administration plans to enforce it. Only in Newsday, DNA testing has directly linked New York's Listeria outbreak to Boar's Head deli meat. An official at the Center for Disease Control tells Newsday DNA sequences from sickened New Yorkers were linked to the bacteria in late June. The CDC also confirmed liverwurst was the culprit. Nationwide, 3 people have died and 43 have become ill. 14 of the people who got sick were in New York. A data breach is costing a biotech firm millions. The Farmingdale-based company Enzo Biochem reached a $4.5 million settlement with authorities in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. The attorneys general in those states claim lax cybersecurity led to the breach in 2023. Hackers were able to access patient information belonging to nearly 2.5 million people. A 54-unit luxury apartment building is set to open this fall in Roslyn. Bryant Plaza will offer 1- and 2-bedroom apartments with rent starting at just under $4,000 a month. 11 units will be income restricted with rent starting at just over $2,300 a month. The building will also have retail space. Free shuttle service to a Stony Brook beach is in danger of ending. The program, launched this summer by 2 Stony Brook University professors, aims at providing beach access to underserved communities. Starting June 1st, the project has provided weekend bus service to and from West Meadow Beach, but so far ridership has been low.
In order to keep the funding and the shuttle, we have to use the shuttle more often. So we're hoping that someone picks it up after it ends this year, and perhaps we can provide more transportation and just keep spreading the word.
The last ride of the season is August 31st. Only in Newsday, Nassau County Executive Bruce Blakeman has another year before he has to run for re-election. But he already has $1 million in campaign cash and counting. Newsday's Drew Scott and Candace Ferretti look at his fundraising.
Let's talk about Bruce Blakeman. He has an enormous amount of money in his re-election campaign fund, but even more is on the way.
Yes, Drew. We looked at the first half of 2024, and I found that the county executive, even though he has not yet announced a bid for re-election formally, he is raising over $100,000 per month. And now has crossed the $1 million mark and is still about a year and a half, nearly a year and a half away from re-election next November.
Now, that's an enormous amount of money, but of course, re-election campaigns are very expensive. But does he have loftier ambitions for elected office?
I would love to know. I will say that the county executive's race is generally a $1 to $2 million race. So he is amassing a war chest right now. There have been so many theories out there. Maybe he wants to run for governor and challenge Kathy Hochul. He's obviously a perennial political figure. He's been in politics for over 2 decades. We've seen him run for New York City mayor, U.S. Senator, House of Representatives. So it wouldn't surprise me at all if he had loftier political ambitions. I do know that he and the Nassau County Republican Committee Chairman Joe Cairo have spoken, and he has indicated that he loves the job that he has right now, running Nassau County. So who knows?
Drew, Candace, thank you. You can read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Newsday Sports is brought to you by King O'Rourke Automotive Group.
Now that the Summer Olympics are over, a brother and sister from Suffolk have their sights set on the Winter Games. Jamie Stewart hits the ice for a story you'll see only in Newsday.
Imagine spending all day, every day, with your sibling.
Maybe we need to work on that a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
You might grow tired of one another pretty quickly.
I'd say it's pretty often.
Meet the Brown siblings, Gage and Una. They watched the Olympics from a different perspective than most of us. They watched with an eye on the future.
It definitely does light a fire under us to kind of just be there in the wintertime.
21-year-old Gage and 19-year-old Una started competing as a dance team a decade ago. The Middle Island natives ranked 24th in the world as a team and recently won the silver medal at the Lake Placid Ice Dance International.
We grew up in a very musical household, so we always would be grooving, we always would be dancing.
Gage and Una's goal is to compete in ice dancing at the 2026 Winter Olympics. But what is ice dancing? Well, it's a form of figure skating, but there are some major differences. In ice dancing, there are no jumps or overhead lifts, and the Browns say the main focus is artistry.
It's a lot more, like she said, artistic oriented, I guess. It's a lot more knee bend. It's a lot more how you can make the audience feel in a way, and emotionally, not just like at a visual perspective.
The brother and sister combo complement each other's dancing styles.
Una's dancing style is she has fun doing it, and you can see that.
A perfect balance to brother Gage.
I would describe it like crazy.
I was gonna say, I was thinking
crazy, but in control. So it's like interesting to watch.
Right.
It's
wow,
like
thanks.
A rare compliment, perhaps, but these sibling skaters always have each other's backs, and one day, perhaps they'll have an Olympic experience.
When we're on the ice, it's a good feeling to be with somebody that you know for this long and that you trust in a lot of things.
For NewsdayTV, I'm Jamie Stewart.
I would love to see them in the Winter Games. Read more exclusive stories like this on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyperlocal forecast, lots of sunshine today as it starts to heat back up. Here's a look outside at Shinnecock Fishing Dock in Hampton Bays. Clear and sunny, another beautiful, gorgeous day. Checking out your day planner, sunny today, highs in the low 80s, but you get a mix of kind of everything, especially this morning. We start off in the 70s. Sunny today, obviously in the 80s, but tomorrow another beautiful day ahead with highs in the mid 80s. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Still some rain this weekend. Of course, we'll keep you updated as we get closer to Friday.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching.